Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're back for round 3. Good to go. So this one, we have a repeat of a recent Invitational Championship round in which Mike Dashner, current Invitational champion, beat Isaiah's 4-color Omnath deck with, I think it might have been a slightly different Infect deck. I think he played like the blue-black one.
He was on Saltai Infect for the Invitational.
Yeah, Saltai. So I think this is just this without the black, so basically a repeat.
Yeah, he was thinking about running Bant so that he could put Baby Teferi in the board. Glad to see he went more traditional.
Oh, yeah. This deck wins, man. It just wins. It always has.
I have to say that he's probably strongly favored. Because there's just too many protection spells, and his real answers are like Prismatic Ending and Solitude.
Yeah, this is Isaiah's going to play him tight though, and this is a very skill-based matchup on both sides. I mean, if you've never played against Infect before, words of advice: don't kill anything that's coming at you unless it's lethal. Like, focus your removal, your instant speed removal on their instep, and sorcery speed on your turn. Make them use their protection spells when it's not going to deal damage to you.
What does he have in hand?
On Isaiah's side, try to get a look at both here.
Isaiah's got some decent removal.
I mean, he's got Become Immense on the, this could be a really quick. Isaiah didn't have removal. Of course, he didn't have it. He didn't have an infect creature.
No, but Dash told me he has no issues just slaughtering people with a hierarch. I think always hold up for.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work as much in an Omnath.
Oh no,
matchup.
For sure not. Oh, Glistener Elf.
Okay. Now he's got a thing. Art.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless he has protection, it's gonna get nabbed.
He does have protection, but that's fine. You got to go for it. Make him use it. At least, again, this is, if he plays like Blossoming Defense, that's a couple extra points of poison that you will not be taking.
Yeah, but that Become Immense, he could.
That Become Immense will fucking kill you. Yeah.
If he doesn't have Solitude in hand, he could just be dead next turn. And why did he ending for 2? That's a Glistener Elf, right? He just needed to.
Oh no, that's it was only for 1. Okay. That's he's got that aura on it. It's the 80 card Yorion deck. They play that weird aura. Just give them to where it can tap for any color, and then it gives him something to blink when he plays Yorion because it does draw a card. And let's see if Isaiah's dead here. He could be.
Groundswell, it's that main phase. That's the landfall one, right? Yeah. So that's 6, 7, 6, 7, 8 total. And then might. So yeah, he's just dead. Yep. Overly fucking dead. Yeah.
Well, if we stay on this pace, you're going to get that smoke break you wanted, man.
Without a doubt. I don't think Isaiah has a whole lot in the board for an Infect matchup, honestly. It's not a very popular deck anymore.
Yeah, which, it's funny. You're right. It's not. But, like, every time we see it, it's just, like, wrecking shit.
That's why Dash keeps playing.
Yeah, like maybe it should be.
If he takes down 500 with it, I'm just going to make fun of everyone all the time for constantly losing to Infect.
You let this happen.
Yeah. I mean, how many times does he have to take down a tournament with it for you to be prepared?
I think I like my living in matchup
Oh yeah,
with against that deck.
I played Mike in the Invitational, and it was.
They got a couple problems. Like they usually play a spell pierce or two, but I don't really give a shit about that.
He was on the Sultai. He slammed Leyline of the Void and just still got beat down by Curator.
Yeah.
Living End board wipe when you got Leyline of the Void is just still good.
Yeah, the other thing people forget, like they can shut down your graveyard, but that doesn't stop Living End from just being an instant speed wrath. You know, yeah. That's still gonna wreck your day, and then I start hard casting 4, 5, 6, 7 drops.
Yeah, Curator is by far one of my favorite cards. 4/4 flyer that scries on cycle triggers is a beast.
By the way, we've got all the deck lists here, man. I didn't see any Living End, so
no,
that's just wrong. And all this hate that these people have is it's just going to waste.
Yeah, the good guy sat out and
yeah.
let everyone have a chance to win.
You guys are going to let everybody else have a chance just this one time. Yeah, like no Cascade decks. Actually, that's not true.
There's probably a Rhinos?
No, there's no Rhinos. There's Matt Wise on Calibrated Blast.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt your stream. We have a judge call.
Okay.
And everyone's playing. Brian's table.
Don't know if I like cutting the vines, but I can understand it.
All right. I missed nothing.
No, Dash is trying to figure out what he wants to side out. I'm not a fan that he is boarding out his protection spells. I seen him trim at least one.
And what's he bringing in?
I saw Veils. I don't know if he main decks an Ireclaw mirror. Was it Ireclaw?
I think Veil's a mistake.
Yeah, for sure.
I just saw Isaiah board out his counter spells. And somebody boarded in Veils against Isaiah last week, I believe, and quickly realized that if he boards out counter spells, there's nothing else that your Veils are going to hit. Like, all of his removal's white or red. I
think Veil's bad against 4-color anyways, because it's
it is,
80 cards.
very much so.
You have to draw
one
of 4 counter spells to even make it worthwhile. I guess at least you could cycle it in response to an Omnath or something, but
sure, that's a thing you can do. I guess it's pretty rough.
I guess at least his Veils aren't completely dead then.
Yeah,
would have been a waste.
Definitely worse than whatever he took out. If he took out protection spells for them, that's pretty bad. And maybe it wasn't Veil. Maybe my eyes deceived me. That'd be the exactly what I would do. Like sit here and talk shit about a move that never actually happened.
I saw the Veils.
It did look like he brought them in, but
I looked away. Yeah. He continued sideboarding, so maybe he could have chosen not to bring them in.
I agree, dude. I'm bad at my job too, so I probably missed it. In my heart of hearts, want to believe that he did not bring in Veil of Summer. All right, so Furies?
Magus, Fury,
Magus.
Teferi. I think it's good if he didn't have the Dork.
I think Magus could just be really good here.
It's definitely going to hurt him. Stop for a second. It's that.
The problem is it's also going to shut off a lot of his deck too.
It's the blue-green fast land, right? Dashes.
Yeah. Although he does have that that aura on the one that so it taps for any color. Yeah. So
It's rough.
Blood Moon on a 2/2 body seems good.
I wonder if he still plays Dismember.
Mike,
Yeah.
we can look.
I'd have to say that's his only out. He's definitely not speed killing now.
Yeah, all right. He plays one Dismember.
Like those odds.
Yeah, that's not the amount of outs that you would prefer to have.
Well, we're about to be in for a long game 2 at this rate.
Yeah, which thank you for saying that, because as always, I suck at updating the one-loss game record. Oh, just perfect mana. Never didn't have it. Definitely bouncing the Noble here. Okay.
That does not feel good at all.
Yeah.
Why did he let it go? Oh, just go to game 3. Come on.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it. 9-turn clock.
Ah, thank you, Dash. You're a reasonable man.
You're a reasonable man. Don't make us watch 9 hits with a 2/2. Oh god.
You pull up that hand cam for Dash.
Yeah.
Wanted to see he's reboarding now.
Oh, he's reboarding?
Yep.
Come on, yeah.
Maybe he
Dismember
There's
coming
Dismember.
in. Spell Pierce. Yeah, so the one copy
did
of
bring in
Dismember was
Veil.
not even in. He did bring in Veil.
Yeah.
That's bad. Get him out. Get him out this instant.
I swear.
You're looking for cards to cut. Veil's a good prime candidate.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is this just overthinking? Overthinking, overboarding? The Distortion Strike? That's a fine cut, too. That doesn't do a whole lot.
Oh man.
Get the fucking Veil out of your deck, dude.
Veil. And I also think the disputes are bad. Spell Pierce is reasonable. Dispute only.
I like
hits.
Dispute because it gets Omnath.
Yeah, but to let the game go that long, he's
Yeah. That's fair. And it also gets like Little Teferi and...
yeah, a little Teferi. But that also, Spell Pierce also gets that.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, he's not.
It's definitely better than that fucking Veil of Summer that we both hate.
He's not exactly wrong. I've seen so many people bring in Veil. Most people never board out the counter spells. So
I'm partially so I've hyped up Veil because it's just one of my favorite cards. Honestly, I think it's underplayed, but I think that when people play it, they overplay it. If that makes any sense, I think it should be in more decks, but probably in less games after sideboard. And really what it is, it's the fact that people call Isaiah's deck 4-color control. And it's not really a control deck. Because if you think, I'm playing control, this is where Veil of Summer is good. But this isn't actually a control deck. If you're playing blue-white control, Veil of Summer is your best card.
what is that? Beseiju, I think. Yep. And sometimes at
Isaiah
the right
saying.
angle, the background of Besage You leads me to believe it's a blue card.
Yeah, and not to mention, it's a brand new card, and somehow we've already got like 4 different variations of it.
Ooh,
Not a fan of that.
That's going to be a... Oh, he's already got the elf down.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't have removal, he's safe. He really went all in on hoping that Isaiah didn't have like a prismatic ending or a solitude.
Lovely move by Isaiah here to just do this right now while he's tapped out. That's how you play against Infect right there. Don't fuck around. Kill it when you know you can.
Oh no.
I have a judge question.
Yep.
I don't know this card as well. If my opponent has like a card out, if I have a Cigar's Aid and I play this, can I auto equip it to something? And the only reason I ask that is because it says it's an equipment
Right.
on that, and I'm not sure if
I'm pretty sure you can.
You're saying like 4 mana Karn, you
Yeah,
flash
right.
in an equipment with Karn on the field.
yeah.
It's Sigarda's Aid's ability that equips the equipment to your creature,
I'm
not the
asking if it's
equipment.
because it's the jellyfish, and it's like, will I be able to auto equip this?
You would be.
And the only reason I
Cigar's
ask
Aid is
because
giving it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Sigarda's
it's
Aid
Sigarda's
that's
Aid that
equipping
does
it, so it shouldn't stop it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But at the same time, just like I'm not curious if this is considered by itself an equipment, or is it only considered like when I reconfigure it? I guess I don't know.
It's just
Hold on a second, I'm looking it up. I'm just,
equipment and the creature
That's
at
what
the same
I thought.
time.
Yeah, so Cigar's Aid is actually a triggered ability that equips it.
Mhm.
It's not an activated ability. It's not actually activating
And
it.
this
So
is
you
considered an equipment.
it is considered an equipment.
So you can equip it to
Yeah.
a creature with
Okay.
Sigarda's Aid.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah.
He had me thinking that he was asking if he could equip with a Karn on the field off of a Sigarda's Aid, not that if he could flash it in and then re-equip the...
Yeah. He was just wondering if the Stony Silence effect shuts down Cigarda's Aid. I didn't think so, but I actually fucking made a judge call the other day and found out that I was actually wrong because they changed the rule. So if I have any doubt whatsoever, I'm looking it up now.
What rule did they change?
It has to do with when they changed converted mana cost to mana value. So it used to be if you made a token that was a copy of a creature. So like think the Scarab God. If Scarab God makes a copy of say a Venser that's in a graveyard, that copy is a token. It's the converted mana cost of the copy is still 4 because it's a copy of the original creature. When they went to mana value, all tokens are now 0. So it used to be if you made a token copy of like say an 8-drop, you couldn't fatal push it. Well, now you can.
Why do they gotta fucking constantly change the rules?
Yeah, dude, it's silly. It's absolutely. I just thought like I didn't read about that rule because when I saw it, I'm like, okay, they just changed the name of what they changed the name instead of converted mana cost. Now we're calling it this, but no, they actually changed how it works too, which is unfortunate because you're right. Why would they change it? It's only been a thing forever. Seemed to have been working well.
I guess they just like fucking with us.
They like what they do. What I'm sure in their mind, let's make the game easier to understand for new players. Okay, well you're making it harder for old school players to know what's going on. I used to know, now I don't.
I mean, I guess at least it makes like Fatal Push better now, but
Yeah,
it's not
that
going
is
to come
true.
up often enough for it to.
Yeah, well, it came up and I ruled the wrong thing, and then for some reason I looked it up and was like, sorry, I just ruled the wrong thing. I don't know. In my mind, I knew it was right, but it was not.
Yeah. Well, coming from where it was before, you'd have been right.
Yeah. Well, because I played in that standard when both Fatal Push was legal and Scarab God was legal. And so that came up a lot where people would Scarab God a 5-drop and you just couldn't do anything about it. All right. Meanwhile, we've got actual magic going on. I see a snake in play with 1 snowland. That always looks bad.
Yeah.
Also, the creature in play cannot be blocked, so that
So
it
you
wouldn't
got
matter
3
anyway.
lands and another snake in hand.
So I guess the question is, there's no way for Isaiah to interact. Is he just dead here?
Well, he's got Chalice on 1,
Okay.
but he could. He's pretty damn close with that.
Blossoming
spell.
Defense.
Can't chomp. All right.
That is 8.
Even through a Chalice, he might just be fucked.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole
Two-turn
lot.
clock.
It came down too late also, which...
For the life of me, I can't remember if
There's a nice view of Isaiah's head. Good job, Isaiah.
fucking Mr. Clean. Oof. Yeah. Kicker doesn't alternate the cost of.
It is not. Yeah, none of these are...
So that's just a dead fucking hand. He's got
Yeah,
2 turn
unless he can
clock,
sneak
though.
one by Isaiah.
You know what would be a sick top deck? A Ren and 6.
Ren and 6, yeah, it would be really good. Turns out that
mean-
card just wins a lot. I don't know what the deal is.
Being your dude. I guess Solitude's also a really good prismatic ending. I don't know if he's playing Unholy Heat. I know some of them do. Magus is a little bit late. You're still dead in
It
2
is a little
turns.
bit late, and he just needs to draw an answer, right? Like any answer,
I guess
Mike
it
can't
keeps
do
him
anything
from
about it.
casting any future delve spells or any 2-drops.
Mike just keeps drawing 1-drops.
Yeah. A
No,
Chalice.
this Chalice is actually doing work, but he's got to draw removal right now.
Yeah, or he's toast.
Get a look at the draw.
See.
What's he got?
Oh, fuck.
Disgusting. God, that's gross.
Man, top of the deck, saving his ass. Wait. He can't cast
Oh,
it.
he can't cast
Oh.
it. Oh, God, that's gross.
I'm going to fuck with Isaiah so hard
Oh,
now.
my God.
I had that Magus.
Once
help ya.
again, Blood Moon has killed another... Wait, what's the red... Oh, that's Ragavan.
Yeah.
You can Ragavan for... He can do this. He can Ragavan...
He's got Chalice on 1.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
He's dead to himself. Fuck.
He is, in fact, dead to himself. He can...
Ren
Does
was a-
wait. Does Yoron return it at the end step? He can blink the Magus. Oh, but then... He can blink the Magus.
Yeah, and then cast the Ren.
Yep, that's the play. That's got to be the play.
Did he find that line?
Yeah. Okay.
He did.
Okay, this is good.
All right.
Does he know? He knows, right? That this is what has to happen? Yep.
All right. Cast the Ren. Ping. All right. Fuck.
Oh, man. We got there.
I didn't know that he.
Oh! Magus goes down. He gets to protect it.
Oh yeah. Does he have that?
Yeah. So he deals 1 to it, but he gives it +1/+1.
Damn, Dash. Smooth.
Oh,
Fucking
the
smooth.
Pendlehaven. The Pendlehaven. We didn't see it.
Yeah. I was still thinking everything was
gross.
dead.
Pendlehaven.
What a fucking game.
That was next level shit right there.
And that's why he's won the Invitational twice.
All right, so we are gonna take. We've been at this for a couple hours now. Like we have 26 minutes left in the round, which normally we would try to find some bonus coverage, but I think that Tom here needs a cigarette, and I actually need a beer break. Stretch my legs a little bit. So we're actually going to just take a short break, and we will be back with round 4 in about 30 minutes or so. So stay tuned.